It's Libby from Maighstir Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Ngati Kawanunu First Nations people on whose traditional land these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Okay, a little bit windy out here today, so I've got my mother's stones to hold the cards down. What do I want to have a look at? Oh, first of all, woke at about 1 o'clock in this morning and had the clearest feel that was another puzzle piece that fell into place for Biden in regards to the election. Still allegedly entertainment only. And I also got the strongest feeling that a major factor in him pardoning Hunter was not just because the sentencing was coming up, but also to get Hunter out of the way, to clear the decks for whatever is coming. Because Joe could have left the pardon right to the last minute in January, but no, he's done it now because there is something else coming out, and he wanted to get Hunter off into a safe space before it all happened. Things are going to get wild over the next few weeks, I really feel so. Okay, what I want to have a look at, I'm using the Trip and Wait Tarot. I want to have a look at Trump, his visit to Paris. Okay, full exposure, complete and utter downfall. Something's happening for Trump coming up shortly, but that's because I just split the deck to start shuffling. That's not what I wanted to actually look at, but yeah, it's coming for him, and it's not going to end particularly well. Okay, just a little bit of housekeeping. I may not be on tomorrow, just a really busy day tomorrow with my mum, getting a few appointments and stuff sorted before I head back to New Zealand. Oh, this is dark night of the soul stuff coming for Trump. Okay, what I want to have a look at is Trump's camp has announced that he will be flying to Paris this weekend for the reopening of the Notre Dame Cathedral that burnt down a few years back and has been rebuilt. Vast expense, but I gather it looks amazing. Now, the immediate reaction when I saw this was that Trump didn't get an invite. And then I looked at it, and it appears he does. He did get an invite, so I'm not quite sure why I got that immediate feel that he's just going, he didn't get invited. I'm not sure why I got that feeling. So it's part of what I want to have a look at. Now, I did look up the rules for France for a convicted felon, and it does appear that France is pretty lenient. It doesn't ask about criminal convictions. The French border agents do not typically ask about criminal convictions. You may need to complete specific entry requirements before going in if you have a conviction, etc., etc., etc. But just as well, he's not flying to Australia because border security. If you've ever watched Australia Border Security, you are put on the plane straight back home again if you have a conviction. So, oh goodness, man, as I split the deck, this card's popped up again with this one, the rah messaging that's coming out, even though I put it back in. Okay, but I want to have a look. Let's have a look. Walking away. Okay, clear that energy, guys. We know Trump is allegedly, my vibes, what I keep seeing is, first of all, I don't know whether he is going to make it to any of the staging points in one piece. I'm just going to point out that the Thanksgiving dinner video was actually video from the post-election party. Trump hasn't been publicly seen since he spent 90 seconds accepting an award looking awful at the, what is it? Mums for Liberty award presentation. Okay, tell me what we need to know about this Trump visit to Paris. I wonder what plane he's going to get. I don't feel his hunk of junk would make it that far. Trump Force One keeps missing its maintenance schedules. Why is Trump going to Paris? That's the question they want me to ask. Why is he actually going to Paris? He's the president-elect, theoretically, but he's not a government official, officially. He doesn't have diplomatic immunity. Why is Trump going to Paris? It's a long way to travel. Okay. Is it for the glory? Or is there another reason? Come on down, let's have a look. Sorry about my long waffle beforehand. I hope that light is good for you as well. The signifier. The four of wands again. This popped up before. The Four of Wands. The rah, 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 look at me. However, everybody's walking away in the background. There's some, gosh, look what's on the bottom. It's my vascular event card. Okay, okay. I think he's been told by advisors that he has to go to be seen. Which sounds really weird. If they were going to trot him out, one would think they'd trot him out at something that was less onerous. But this is a need to be seen, a need to be front and centre with the messaging. In front of the orange house, Mar-a-Lago perhaps. Okay, let's see where this goes. Challenged by moving forward. The challenge is going to be the trip itself, is what I'm getting there. I suspect he will be resting the entire trip, but this is about a need to trot him out and be seen in light of the speculation that's been going on recently. At the foundation, the offer of the invite, the offer was made reluctantly. I'm just looking at the expression on the face of this knight. I think the offer was made with the expectation that it wouldn't actually be accepted, but let's see how we go. He is not a well man. In the past, a significant ending, being trampled underfoot, a near-death experience, potentially. Crowning this reading, the Queen of Pentacles. Healing. I feel this is a again, I'm looking at the expression on this face. This is almost like someone has been charged to get him there in one piece, and they're not terribly happy about it. Okay, immediate future. Joe Biden. Something's coming out. Joe Biden. I have often seen that Trump will try and flee, but he will be prevented from. So that would be where I go from here. Externally, a justice card for Trump. Why is Trump going to Paris? The immediate future, Biden bringing something forward, a justice moment. I think there's more to this than getting out of Dodge, than on the surface, internally, under the cover, the hidden cover, getting out of Dodge, under the cover of something. Wow, okay. Now remembering, NATO and Trudeau, the NATO chief and Trudeau have recently been down there. Hopes and fears, the best of democracy. Next to Biden. The outcome. There's that same card that I got with Elon, desperately needing the Delaware money. There is some sort of agreement where one party is taking from the other party. It's not a balanced relationship. One party is taking from the other party. Also looks like the Hippocratic Oath, the medical symbol up here, for me, always does. Got the heart in behind. Love it how you guys pick up more from the cards than I do when I'm reading. But a debt that's been claimed is what I get. Here's my Harris card. And the final outcome. Well, this is the outcome. These are the clarifiers for the outcome. Harris, and his health is in retreat, poor health, but also being forced to retreat due to the truth. Money trail that leads back to oligarchs. Well, we know Musk, but there's a judgment moment coming for Trump. A judgment moment where he reaps what he sows, and it's going to cause a really big conflict. We've got strength and we've got the voter, the strength of the vote, the mercenary actions that were taken, and an emotional overwhelming. I can keep going, but it just, okay. I want to ask another question. Heartbreak, loss, despair, possibly treason, possibly vascular event. Overseas, big stick, seen and heard, foolishness about the steel, secrets coming to the surface, significant ending. As his partners walk away from him, and because he owes them. Boy, oh boy. Okay, what I want to have a look at, this takes me to my next question. I can only go on the energies of today, but there's volatile information that's going to come forward that's going to restrict him about the steel. Money's going to be just the fool's gold, hidden agenda, significant emotional loss, Empress. He'll have to make a decision. As things are currently got the lid kept on them on the world stage, but he's got his back up against the wall, moral, financial corruption, and it's end of a cycle for him. The messaging's just going to be too burdensome for him to try and carry forward to any sort of inauguration. Is this? Now, we may never learn about it if he's not able to pull it off. Is Trump pondering not coming back to the US? I'm going to have to say yes. He is pondering not returning, as his ship is not coming in because, well, he's had to send his ships out. Okay. He's pondering not returning. That was the question. Two of Pentacles. Can be information about the vote manipulation that came in from overseas. The gift from the past is no longer a gift. Okay, let's have a look. Is Trump considering not returning to the US after his visit to Paris? Is Trump considering, you want that one? Okay. Love a jumper. Not returning to the US. Another jumper. And there we stop. Okay, let's see what they are. Right. Money trail, potentially, or there's skilled work going on behind the scenes, and someone bringing the truth forward, delivering the truth. All these swords of truth stabbing him in the back. In the past, the unbalanced contracts and agreements that are now due to be paid. Don't forget Putin's FSB or the Kremlin's FSB officer saying, was it the FSB or was it one of the other ones saying, you now owe us. Crowning this reading, emotionally overwhelming. I really feel that when the ambulances were at Mar-a-Lago, Trump had some sort of emotional breakdown, emotionally overwhelming. Partnership that's now due, emotionally overwhelming. About in regards to the election steal. The election steal. Pay up moment. Big stick. Pay up moment. Hopes and fears. His eyeballs are crazy, his socks are on the wrong feet, and he's having to defend himself. There's a harsh truth coming down for him. His strength is at an end, an ending for him, as the secrets are going to come out about Trump. Wow. We've got then temperance. We've got finding himself fully exposed, reaping what he sows, about his mercenary actions. He's desperately trying to hang on to whatever. I'm going to say paranoid actually about the vote. A lot of negative headlines coming out. And here is Jack Smith. It's Alex Whiting, Dark Night of the Soul for Trump, and the Wheel of Fortune turning as the light is shone on these agreements that were made. Wow. On the base, we've got ill health or just having to withdraw in the face of the truth, the Ace of Swords, the manifestation, celebration as messaging comes out about the chaos, Trump, Russia, loss, justice, best of democracy. Okay, I am just going to put it out that he's going to consider not coming back. We may never know about it if he comes back, but I'm just going to put it out there that this might be. Now, I know several readers have seen him fleeing overseas and being brought back. I'm wondering whether it's because I have never seen him actually getting away. I haven't seen him getting on the plane to flee and getting away. But there's a big difference between going to an invited event and choosing not to go home again and actually getting on a plane and fleeing. But I haven't seen him actually getting away. So we may never learn about it if he is brought back again. This weekend is going to be interesting. What are we at the moment? The 4th. I know quite a few readers are picking up the 7th as a really significant date. I keep getting 15th, 16th as well, but the 7th is some big announcements going to come out. I wonder whether, okay, thank you. I am wondering whether they're telling me just say the damn thing. Whether while Trump is away in Paris, Biden's going to bring the information forward, or bring the start of the information forward. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Love to you all. Let's see how it plays. Going to be interesting. Take care. Bye-bye.